Okay, so on this next example, this one is quite a bit more difficult simply because of what's on the right-hand side of your equation. So we have more than just an integer over there, although the basic steps are the same. You need to get rid of the radical. The radical symbol is already isolated, so that's done for you already. So just square both sides, and that allows you to get rid of the radical symbol. Well, that's nice. Those cancel off. Get 26 minus 11x over there. But when you square the right-hand side as well, that becomes a lot more work. But again, it's just something we fall back to from the first night of class. So when you square the right-hand side, you're going to write this binomial twice. And then, proceed to multiply everything, every combination basically. So 4 times 4 is 16. 4 minus negative x is negative 4x. We got another one of those. And then negative x times negative x is x squared. So it's quadratic. I'm going to choose to subtract 26. We need to get it into standard form, so get 0. I'm going to choose to move 0 on the left because it looks easier. So what do we end up with here? This looks like a negative 10. Putting all those x values together, right there in the middle, all those x values, looks like it's going to be plus 3x. And then that plus x squared just comes down. Now this isn't really in order, so I would prefer to write it like this because it looks nicer to me. So I just rearranged everything to make it look like it's supposed to be in standard form. So again, now this is your point where you get to pick. If you prefer to use the quadratic formula, go ahead, but I would always prefer to use factoring. Factoring is much faster usually. So you get 2 solutions on this one, and yes, you have to check both of them. This is the annoying part to these problems, is the fact that you do have to check them. So in the original one, we had 26 minus 11x equals 4 minus x. So the question is, if we put a negative 5 in here, does it work? Sometimes you go through these problems and one of the answers just doesn't work. Again, you can do it in your head maybe, or do it in your calculator, but this is 26 plus 55, which is 81. The square root of 81 is 9. And the right-hand side equals 9 also. So that's a good answer. Negative 5 is an okay answer. Now we need to go back and check the other solution, because sometimes there's 2 solutions, but sometimes there's only one solution. You got to check both of them. So this is going to give you 26 minus 22, which is 4. The square root of 4 is 2. And over here you end up with 2 also. So both of them check off. So this problem has 2 solutions, negative 5 and positive 2.